Hey guys, and welcome back to another video, and today I have another one of these really hot SPAC stocks for you. But before I get into it, we actually have a free giveaway going on right now, and I'll pin a comment down below giving you some details about that, so make sure you check it out. The company I'm going to be going over today is PaySafe. In general, this is going to be a digital payment system, and I'll get into a little bit more about it as the video goes on, as well as some of the things that makes it so special and why their leadership team is so great and they have a successful past. You can see that yesterday afternoon it was announced that PaySafe was going to be going public with Foley Trasimene acquisition for a price of around $9 billion. This is a big deal because it is the third biggest blank check merger this year, behind Multiplan's $11 billion merger and United Wholesale Mortgage's $16 billion merger. Another great thing about this stock is that it hasn't made its run yet. I actually just bought some a couple minutes ago and the price is still just below $12. So this company works in two main segments, and the first segment is going to be merchant value proposition, and that's mostly going to be having to do with e-commerce. They're providing a way for you to buy something online. Specifically, they allow the business to be able to accept different types of payments other than just your traditional cash or card. The second segment is going to be the consumer value proposition. That's going to allow a consumer to have a digital wallet and have electronic cash so you can transfer money to your friends and or buy things at the businesses. You're probably thinking at this point that this company sounds very similar to PayPal, and you'd be right in that. What makes this company unique and what makes me think that they might have a chance to take on the giant that is PayPal is the fact that they're incredibly diverse. You can see here that they're involved in iGaming, and specifically this company is based in Europe, so their competition with PayPal isn't quite as direct, which is going to be beneficial to them as their business grows, given that they're pretty young into their business at this point. Their payments in iGaming though still do stretch all across the world. You can see that Europe, Canada, and the United States are all involved with this company, and the market for gambling on sports games is growing exponentially. In just 6 years, you can see that there's expected to be a 52% compound annual growth rate in the US iGaming market, and PaySafe is the leader when it comes to providing payments for the customers to be able to engage in this iGaming. They currently have over 60 partners in the United States, including one of the biggest companies that many of you probably know, DraftKings. Also, keep in mind that iGaming is currently illegal in many states in the United States, and I expect this to change, and when it's legalized in all 50 states, this is going to be a great catalyst for the company. Once again, one of the things that's going to make this company so great compared to PayPal is its diversity. You can diversify it by segments when it comes to processing, wallets, or eCash. You can diversify it by vertical when it comes to iGaming, SMB, and the new and emerging verticals. You can even diversify it by geography when it comes to North America, Europe, and the rest of the world. This company is so diverse and involved in so many things that even if one of the segments were to fail, it would still have so many successful parts of its business. Another thing that I really like about this company is the fact that they're already looking to potentially acquire other companies. They're open to all of their verticals that they currently have, including a digital wallet company, an e-commerce integration company, an e-cash company, or another one of these iGaming companies. And they believe that there's many companies across the world that lack scale and have limited capabilities, and they're willing to take these companies over and integrate them into PaySafe. This is only going to increase the diversity of the company as well. The great thing about these acquisitions is that Bill has a great history with them. In 2003, he took over for Fidelity National Information Services for around $1 billion. And if we go ahead and look at this stock right now, it's been flying all the way since 2003 from a price of around $15, which ironically is very similar to this one, all the way up to over $150. Keeping in mind that in the past, the stock market has not had as many of these stocks that fly up so quickly. So we're living in a different time where this slow and consistent growth is less likely to happen. But going back to how great he is with his acquisitions, this company that he bought for just around $1 billion now has a market capitalization of around $91 billion. So that's a pretty good return on your investment. To further on this topic of diversification, they're already in 50 plus markets and redeemable at almost 3,000 stores, and they plan to expand this even further. One of the most exciting parts of their diversification is the fact that they plan to expand into the social media market, which many of you probably know is huge and growing really quickly. So I'm excited to see what they're going to choose to do with this market. In terms of the valuation of the company, they're coming in at around 16 times their EBITDA, which is their earnings before taxes and a couple other things. And when you compare that to other payment companies like PayPal, you're getting it at around half of the valuation in terms of PayPal's projected earnings for that exact same year. This is a company that I believe will thrive based off of its diversity. Also, given the fact that it has a very experienced leadership team that's been in this business for over 30 years. I think this is a great long-term investment, and while it may not fly as much as we've seen these other SPACs do, I think it's going to provide you with some great gains over a long period of time. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure you leave a like down below to show your support, and subscribe if you don't want to miss out on any more of our videos. Also, leave a comment if you have any questions about this stock or any other ones, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. But other than that, I'll see you in the next one.